Checky, check, 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 mic, check. That's why we do a mic check. It was muted. If I hadn't have looked down, I wouldn't have seen it. Big red light that says, Mark, you're on mute. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words, where we follow trading, travelling and training. You join us for Power Hour, just at the right time, baby. There she goes. Come on. You could not have tuned in at a greater moment. Look at this, man. Go on. Big push. Just as Mark comes on the airwaves. That's what I'm talking about, people. Anyway, that 180 area, it's important. This guy that's been doing all the trading, okay, he drew up these levels and he said, these are the ones to watch and we will be propelled onto the next. 145 gone, 150 gone, 180 testing now, and then on to 190. So keep an eye on that 180. How is everybody? I better player, how are you, sir? Welcome back. There we go. 182. 182. Oh my gosh. Who said that today was going to be a quiet day? Who'd have thought today was going to go like this? Huh? Unbelievable. Currently up 52%. 52% on the day. Oh my word, I can't believe it. AMC, what are we doing there? Not too bad, 1091. So there or thereabouts. Just trying to get through this and hold through this resistance line here. But let's get back to GameStop. Look at this, 183. Come on, baby, keep pushing. Yeah, I did as well. But look at this. Look, let's go to the YouTube challenge watch list. Oh my gosh, it's a complete reversal, an absolute reversal. I can't believe it. GameStop 20%, GM 52%. AMC 21% there or thereabouts. Unbelievable. What a turnaround from yesterday. What an absolute change. Anyway, let's get back. It's more exciting watching this than listening to me. So what have everyone been up to? I must admit, I was trying to I did have some work to do and I did get it done, but it's not been easy. It's not been easy to concentrate. We shall see. I won't worry about tomorrow. I won't worry about tomorrow at all. I think tomorrow's going to be good to us. I've just got a feeling. I've got a feeling. Anyway, can you give me some feedback on sound and visuals? Because as I signed off this morning, I got a message to say that the hardware that I was waiting for had arrived. So I'm now set up with my dual monitors, desktop, and everything should be okay. I don't think I did a little test with the microphone earlier. That should be okay. No more robot sounds. So as long as everybody is, you can see a clear picture and everything. And also this gives me the ability to bring up two charts at the same time. So if I want to put, I think if I do this, like this, then I can put charts next to each other. So we can have, not that one, this one, I think. We can have GameStop and AMC next to each other. But I won't do that for now. But it gives us that option later on. So there we go. Welcome, Van. How are you? Good to see you back here again. We are on fire today. We're on fire. People getting rich. Show me the money. Show me the money. Oh gosh, how were we all feeling yesterday? Terrible. It was a bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath. But there we are. We've got it. We've got it back today. We've got it back and more. So Bruce will be happy. Uncle Bruce will be happy. I'm happy for him as well. Here we are, 181. So this now is a new area. There's going to be a bit of a battle here, apparently. So what we'll do, we'll zoom out a little bit, and we shall see if there is some resistance there. Let's go to the 30-minute. Where are we at the moment? 182. So we are there. Yeah, there. You can see here. This is where we are at the moment. We're just trying to get here now. 183. That must be 180 there. Yeah, just about 180 there. That battle there. So we get through this. We're good to 190. So there we are. That's the yes, mate. I'm a Chelsea fan. Yeah, I used to be a season ticket holder actually, but when I moved to Singapore in 2016 for work, and then I was in the Middle East for a while, and then I came back to Europe in 2018, the end of 2018, and then I moved to where I'm living now, Czech Republic. So I didn't keep my season ticket. I used to be I have a seat in the Matthew Harding lower, but I didn't keep it because I'm over here now. But what I do is I do a lot of the European away trips because I'm bang in the middle of Europe, so it's ideal for me. But yeah, I'm a northern Chelsea fan. So I pulled them out of a hat when I was 7, believe it or not. That's how I ended up supporting Chelsea, and I've followed them ever since. My first game was I think in Leeds away at Ellen Road, and we got absolutely hammered 4-0 or 4-1. I can't remember. And I was driving back to where I was living in the northwest. I had a big Chelsea dugout jacket on, and I stopped for the toilet on the M6 services, and I walked in the toilet, and it was full of Leeds fans, and they just looked at me with my jacket. One of them gave me a little pat on the cheek and said, "Bet you're glad you got beat tonight, son, aren't you?" Yeah, I am. I'm actually. Well, that's what I told him. Of course, I wasn't, but that's what I told him. Anyway, so yeah, that's my history with Chelsea. That's how I support them. So yeah, how's everybody else doing? Has everybody been able to concentrate today, or what? It's been an exciting day, I was watching the chart earlier, so what I did was I put the Fibonacci's on just to see what kind of retracement we were getting, and it's absolutely picture perfect, and it doesn't go like this all the time, but if we do it there up to the highest point, that's where I had it before. And you can see we're right in that 38.2% pullback zone. So really healthy, and now we've got a leg up. Trend line, we've maintained that trend line. We dipped a little bit here, but now we've maintained that. And look, we're absolutely going for it. We're going. We might hit 190, we might hit 200, who knows? Who knows where we are going tonight, but it's exciting nonetheless. This is why you've got to stay patient. You've got to stay patient, and it's paid off. You know, imagine how those people feel who got shook out yesterday and sold, and you wake up this morning and you're at $185 nearly. So, patience pays. Been distracted watching Mo Money. I had him on. Like I said yesterday, I still drop by those channels, and he had that guy Warden Elite, who's done all this on Reddit. He's done all this due diligence on Reddit, and he updates it. So it's him. He's really good. I mean, you listen to him and you think, wow, where do you begin with all the information that you've got, all the data that he's reading, and connecting all the dots. It's just phenomenal what these people are doing. Really, some super intelligent people. What's happening with AMC? Because that is there you go, $11. We're on $11. And that's helping the fund. Look, the YouTube challenge, that was nearly £200 down today. So, we're making a recovery. We're recovering. I'm glad I averaged down this morning, and I'm glad I bought some more on my other account as well. Buy the dip, BTFD. I wasn't sure what that meant. So, oh, hello, Troy. Bought 200 more yesterday. Now on 8,840 with an average of 692. Man alive. You're loving it. All round Troy's for dinner. We're all going round Troy's for dinner. Generism. Oh, hello, Generism. Thanks for your subscription. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you taking the time to comment on that video. I'm trying to remember everybody in case they drop in here. So, but yeah, I remember your name. I'm sure Andrew is a nice fellow, but he regurgitates, piggybacks what others say versus an original thought. Yeah, like you said, each to their own. You know, some people have commented that that they like that style, and I don't mind it. You know, what I like about Andrew is he pulls all this sort of stuff together, all this due diligence and stuff, and he's had some good people on there chatting about the due diligence that they've done and explaining it and breaking it down. So from that side, can't fault him. I can only listen to him for so long because the way he talks really annoys me. I find it a little bit irritating, but people probably say that about me. So it is what it is, each to their own. Hi Jeffrey, I got bored with Andrew. Sometimes he reads the DDs from Wall Street Bets and not much of his own info. Yeah, well, I mentioned that in the video, so it is what it is. Like you said, I was watching Bruce today because I wanted his reaction of how GME had crashed. So I watched a little bit of Bruce today in between doing stuff, and I watched a little bit of Andrew in between doing stuff. Trey's not been around today, I'm not sure. I know yesterday he was like, he had a bad eye or something. So, maybe he's been told by his doctor to give it a rest away from the screen. So it is what it is. But yeah, I was watching both of them. So Bruce and Andrew today. Like I said, I don't mind them. I still drop by occasionally. You can pick up some good stuff, and I can't see everything all the time. So it's good for that. Subconsciously aware. Hello, Omar. Hello, Uncle Bruce is something else entirely. Yeah. Someone commented today on that video that I did that have you seen? He's got a channel about riding cruise ships, or a channel about cruise ships. And he doesn't go on cruise ships. I was like, I've not seen that, but there you go. He's got a channel about cruise ships, but he doesn't go on cruise ships. He's got a channel about stocks, but he doesn't hold any stocks. Anyway, each to their own. Trey, yeah, very energetic. Very, very energetic. Lots of energy, that guy. But he's only 23, I think I heard him say that he is once. He's only 23 years old, so he's got a lot of petrol in the tank, a lot of gas in the tank for you Americans. Where's everybody from anyway? Everybody from America, UK, Uncle Bruce, Uncle. Everybody's there's a comedian in the UK called Peter Kay, and he does a little sketch about Uncle. I've got to be careful because I don't want to. I mean, can you swear? I don't know. Anyway, he calls his Uncle Knobhead, and he said everyone's got an Uncle Knobhead who, hello, all right. I remember you when you were this big. Oh yeah. Everyone's got a creepy uncle. Anyway, what is happening? So we've got another golden cross here. Look on the 1 minute chart. Nice little golden cross into the finish. Where's the rectangle? Just there, which is nice to see. 1094. Let's have a look at GameStop. Where are we? Little bit of a pullback there from that little high, but nonetheless, 178. If you'd have woke me up this morning and said, do you know what, Mark? Don't worry about today. Don't even look at your computer. You're going to be 49% up. one, I wouldn't have believed you, and two, I would have looked at the computer anyway. So you know this little thing here. What about it? I put the Fibonacci's on for those just joining because I was interested when we started going up and we got this little drop here. I wanted to see if it would hold in that 38.2% pullback zone, and it did. It held really nicely, and then out of nowhere we got this big green candle that pushed us up onto the next leg. So you know what I'm seeing is a nice rise, some consolidation, a rise, some consolidation, and a rise. So that's stair stepping, typical stair stepping. For me, it's set up really nice, and I think, what time is it Eastern time in America now? It'll be an hour before market closing, so it must be that meeting should be going on now then at the SEC, that closed door meeting. So I'm wondering if there's something going to come out of that today, and we might see something tomorrow. Yeah, 3 p.m. Okay, so I think it started at 2 o'clock Eastern time, didn't it? SEC meetings. $2:30. We call that Chinese dentist time. Oh, 2:30. Right. So yeah, we might see something off the back of that today. David, good evening, sir. Daytona Beach, Florida, Jennerism. Nice. What do you think of Trey's video this morning? Which one? The one about the OTC and the 2 billion shares, David, that one. I did watch it. Again, very informative. That's why I like watching Trey, not, because I like the way that he does the data and he breaks the data down. He makes it really easy to understand. The one takeaway I did have from that is everybody has jumped on the number 2 billion, and I've seen some people saying, oh, they've got 2 billion shares, but they haven't. That's the total number of, let me see if I can find it. That's the total number of shares by transaction, if you know what I mean. So there were 7 million trades, and it totaled, sorry, that's GME. Not find it on there, Mark. So it was 7 billion trades, which totaled 2 billion shares. That's the way I read it anyway. Where is it? I love these memes. So there's some funny people out there, some really quick-witted people out there. We'll find it. Keep on scrolling, Mark. You'll find it. This is the content that you've all tuned in for. I know it is. To watch me scrolling through Reddit. There's me talking about Andrew Mo Money, just reading due diligence. Here, this is the guy. I followed him on Twitter today, so we're getting close. That's the guy that discovered it. But it's not illegal. Apparently, it's not illegal. Here we are. But now we understand. Now we understand yesterday a little bit better. When we were looking and saying, how is this happening? When short sale restrictions on. Now we know. Well, we think we know anyway. So here, total trades, 7,342,000. Total shares, 2 billion. So that's 7 million trades, and those shares have been going backwards and forwards. So they will count the same shares multiple times. That's how I understand it. But look who's top of the list. Oh, our friends at Citadel. What a surprise. So I think, and I tell you what, this might put a spotlight on these firms as well, because this one 537 million. You know, you don't know how they're colluding together or what the setup is. But, you know, I think there's some new names there that people will be starting to look into. Anyway, I liked the video. I liked the video that Trey did. I thought it was really informative, but that's why I go back to his channel. So anyway, let's get back. Have we got any richer? We certainly have. Look at that. What we're doing, £110 down. Matt Cause had Joseph James on. Really, I missed that. I took people's advice and I watched a little bit of Matt Cause yesterday, and I've listened to him a little bit today. He seems all right. He seems like a nice guy. I'm just trying to work out what style he is, because I think it looks like he does a lot of options trading. Because I kept hearing him. I mean, I wasn't watching it intensely, but I kept hearing him talking about calls and puts. So I'm just wondering, you know, is he an options guy? Because options is not something I know about. I don't trade options. So, you know, I'll listen to him for a little bit. Max Marr I've got to go and listen to. I've caught him on a couple of shows, and he seems quite up with it. He's an entrepreneur as well, isn't he? He's set up some businesses. So he's somebody that I'm interested in listening to. He's mainly options. Yeah, okay. There you go. And Max is decent. Thanks for that. So yeah, these are people that I want to go and spend some time watching, because, you know, it helps me learn as well. I'm all about learning. I think we all should be. I mean, a lot of this that I do is self-taught, you know, and when you can see it playing out how you expect it to, it's nice. But you should, you know, there's other people that can teach you other things, you know. So that's what I do. Puts and options, okay, not worth watching. Better to see his recap or clip videos. How's the Yankee Brit investor? Hey Denton, how are you, my friend? Yeah, the Yankee hat. Ronch Capital. Yes, Stephen, I watch his videos every morning, because he really knows his stuff. So yeah, I'd second that. I'd encourage people to go and watch there as well. The Yankee Brit investor, the Yankees. So I got this when I was in New York. I got a little New York Police Department espresso mug, little espresso cup, and a Yankees hat. And I never really wore caps until I started wearing this one. And it was my brother, actually. I got back from New York, and I went to see my brother, and he said, "Oh, you wear a hat really well." And I said, "Do I?" And he said, "Yeah, you wear it really well." So, you know, I was always a little bit, because I'm in my 40s, I was always a little bit baseball cap. Come on, Mark, you're not a teenager, you know. But actually, I feel quite comfortable. And these days, where I am, the barbers have been closed for about 3 months, so I've not been able to get a haircut. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I've not had hair this long since I was about 15 years old, because I was in the military. I've just got used to having it not short but neat, and it's driving me mad at the moment. It's absolutely, when it comes down below my ears, I'm like, now I've got to tuck it behind my ears, and it's just like, I feel like if I grew a moustache and took my hat off, I'd look like a 70s porn star. You know? So, you know, anyway, you're looking good. Thanks, Subconsciously Aware. I'll take that. I'll take the compliments. I'll take them all day long. They don't come around very often, so, you know. There you go. Right then, have a quick look at AMC. We're hovering around that 180 area now. which is, for me, is really good. And if we can finish there or thereabouts today, that's obviously it's a really strong day. So, you know, hey up, we've got a push on AMC. We're just trying now to test this next level of resistance. So we'll put a line on. We'll mark it up. We're testing it. We've had 2 goes at it. We came close here. We're here and here, and now we're testing here. So are we going to break that into the close? That would be nice. Look at that. We're nearly down to £100 loss in the YouTube challenge. What's Clovis doing? Oh, Clovis, not bad, not bad. We're up for the day. I've got a 686 average on Clovis. 2 positions open, AMC and Clovis. Down on both. But get in there. We're fighting our way back. We are. I want to watch AMC now and see how we do on this next level. See if we can punch through it. Where's the next one? Let's have a look on the 15-minute and see if we can find the next one. It's a bit congested. Where are we at the moment? 11:09. So yeah, we're about 11:22 area, there or thereabouts. Yeah, about 11:20, something like that. Which we're not far having marked up actually. So good incremental barriers being broken. That's how I like to see it. I don't know if anybody's aware of the Japanese philosophy of Kaizen. Has anybody ever heard of that? I use it in my work all the time. And for those that don't know it, that haven't heard of it, it's the art of breaking down big tasks into several small tasks. And it takes away the overwhelming, the feeling of being overwhelmed when you're faced with a big task. So yeah, this for me is like the Kaizen. I try and do it. I try and have a Kaizen mindset where, you know, you get up here and then you hold for a little bit, and you get up here and you watch it hold for a little bit, and you do a bit more. And it, you know, if you said to me this morning, Mark, you know, where we opened at $9 or whatever it was, if you'd have said to me this morning, Mark, we're going to be pushing over $11 today, to look at that as a bigger picture, you'd be like, man, it's such a long way back to $11, especially if we have a day like we had yesterday. But if you say, Mark, we're going to hit 920, okay, brilliant, and then we're going to do 940, yeah, okay, that's doable. Psychologically, that's what gets me through days like yesterday and days like today. This is a bonus, you know, to do 22% there and 50% on GME. Like, that is just an absolute bonus. You know, I'm happy with. If you look at some of my other videos, you know, I say, if you'd have woke me up this morning and said, Mark, don't even open your computer, there's 5%. Who's not going to take that? You don't even get that in a savings account, high interest savings account at the moment. So you've got to be happy with those small incremental gains. Days like today are a bonus. I'll extend that trend line out and see if we maintain that into the finish, and that will be a very, very good day. I mean, I'm not even fibs. We could extend them up to there, I guess. Should we do that? Where are you going, you little rat bag? Get here. Not you, you. Let's put that onto the new high of the day, and then we can see where the retracement areas are. So going into the close, you've got all this to play with and still consider it healthy from where we were today, this morning. A great way to look at things. Absolutely. One step at a time. One step at a time. SHIP or GLBS. What are your thoughts? Let's have a look. Never heard of them, but let's have a look. See, this is why I like forums like this. Right, we've got a few here. We've got a few. Can you just have a look at that and let me know which one it is, if you can see it on there? If it's OTC, it might not be on there. We might have to go to TradingView and it might be on there. I'll read some of the more. Would you believe I invest because I study astrology? The financial pyramid in America is slowly falling. The wealth is going to transfer. It's why I believe it's in this movement. Absolutely. Fantastic. Great. I love that. And guess what? It's transferring to the other side of the Atlantic, to my bank account. No. I'm joking. Share the love. But I mean, it's like, for me, this, like I said yesterday, this is more than people just trying to make some money. This is an absolute movement that people will be talking about for a generation. You know, when my son grows up, I'm gonna get him into stocks, and I'm gonna use this as, you know, an example of what you can do as a group, you know, and that's the nice thing I like about this. There's no, there was a couple of weeks ago, there was a bit of a snipe going on where it seemed like it was AMC against GME, and you know, and I've always stood back and said, I don't really care. I've got 2 tickets to the moon, so you know, I'll go on either rocket ship. There's no. I'm not bothered here. So, you know, top ships. Let's have a look then. There's no discrimination here. I'll jump on anything. if it's going to the moon, I'll get on it. Right, let's have a quick look. So I found actually how to do the. Let's add it to the YouTube challenge watch list. And then we can close this, and we can get into here, and we can open up the chart. And then I found earlier the news function, news and analysis. So we can go in here and we can type in the ticker, and it will bring up. It is SHIP, isn't it? Okay. That's just bringing up things with shipping in the name. Anyway, let's have a look at the chart. What do they do? There's a button somewhere. Types, prices, events, company earnings, dividends, IPO, stock splits. Okay, that's financial stuff. Right, let's have a look. An itty bitty chart. Let's see if we can get it on the 30-minute. That might be a bit better. Okay, so that's had a run up. Nice. Right, let's put the fibs on, and we can have a look and see where you are in terms of retracement. Let's put it there where the run up starts. Let's run it up to there where it is. Yeah, so you've had a massive pullback, massive. But what you've got here now is it's coming up to a support line. That Fibonacci there shows you exactly where it is. 76.4. So you know, I'd watch it. I wouldn't get in just yet. I'd see if that little bit of a. I'd be watching to see if this continues. If we can just zoom in a little bit. I'd be looking to see if this continues up. You've got that support there, so I wouldn't worry too much. Maybe, you know, stick that on. There. So you've got that support there, which it's well held there. But it's only tested it once, so it's come down. You know, it might come down and test it again because you've got your descending there. Let's put that there. Actually, you've just broken out of that. You've broken out of that descending resistance line, which is good. So I'd keep an eye on it, and I'd watch it and see if that continues. And if you start getting back up to, you know, back up to this level, your 50%, 61%, 50% pullback, you know, you might be good. But what else can you see here? What else can you see? I don't want to use Trey's words because I feel like I'm nicking his work, but it's a George W. So you might get another punch up there. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, definitely. Why am I bullish on Clovis? I'll tell you why, Stephen, because I got into Clovis. Sorry, David, I'll get back to you on HCMC soon. I got into Clovis in 2018. It was one of the first trades I ever got into. I'll tell you how I got into stocks. The company that I was working for in Singapore, we went into Chapter 11. I think I covered this yesterday. And then a couple of years later, one of that company's competitors looked like they were going down the same route. So what did I do? I bought some shares because I knew what projects they'd been awarded, and they were awarded some big projects, and I knew that even if they went to Chapter 11, they'd survive because they'd restructure the way that we did. So I knew it wasn't a completely lost cause, although in the end they did go to Chapter 11. They did have to reorganize. Their shares got delisted, and I lost some money. I lost maybe $500. It was nothing. It was one of those throwaway plays that if they hadn't have gone to Chapter 11, they would have made a good recovery and everything would have been all right, and I'd have made some money. Anyway, I didn't lose too much. But that's how I first got into stocks, and basically, I was on AMC getting a push. I was on Yahoo Finance. I was on a message board on Yahoo Finance for that company that went into Chapter 11, and somebody said Clovis is having a short squeeze, and at that time I didn't even know what a short squeeze was. I just thought, what does that mean? So I went over and had a look. And the price was going like $6, $6.20, $6.50, and it was going up so fast. So I thought, oh well, I'll buy some. And I got in at around $8, I think it was, something like that. And it went up to $17, $17.50, and I cashed out. And that's how I got into the stock market. But that's also how I got into Clovis, because it was Clovis that was having this short squeeze. Turns out it wasn't a short squeeze. It was rumours of a buyout, which was, there was people with FOMO, and there was talk of $30, $35 price point per share. So people were jumping in all over the place. And ever since then, I've just been in and out of Clovis, and I've seen it go down to $5, and I've seen it go back up to $12, down to $6, up to $9. So it's quite a volatile, but not volatile like this, as in, one day it's $120 and the next day it's $200. It's volatile in that week by week. So one week it'll be $6, the next week it'll be $7.50. So that's why I got into Clovis. But the reason I'm bullish on them is because they've got two approvals from the FDA for their main cancer treatment drug, Rubraca, which treats prostate cancer. And they've just had some positive phase 3 data for the same drug to treat ovarian cancer. It's not a first line treatment, so it's for those people who have, from what I understand, who have had chemo and that's not worked, or chemo's not an option, then they put them on this. So it's not the first point of care, if you like, but it's there and it's gaining momentum. And with this phase 3 data readout, it's gonna generate more market sales and stuff like that. The thing that Clovis struggles with is, a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, they had to pay a fine, $20 million, for giving out dodgy trial data. They'd done some trials on a drug, and they weren't honest about the data that they'd got, and it drew investors in, and then they realised that actually the data wasn't as good as what Clovis had reported it. So the CEO has not got a very good reputation down on Wall Street. And that's kind of followed him. It's stuck with him, and he's not the most inspirational person. Like when I've dialed into a few of their earnings reports and investor presentations before, and he's just really, really dry to listen to. There's no excitement in his voice, and there doesn't seem to be any passion for for the product or the company. But I'm bullish on them simply because they've got good drugs, and the time will come when they do get bought out, because it will just be it'd be too tempting for one of the big farmers, and they'll come and they'll sweep them up and they'll say, right, there you go. And the CEO, he has said, like, I'm sat here, my door's open, my phone's on. You want to come and make me an offer, make me an offer. He was CEO of another biopharma company before, and he sold that. He built that up and sold that. So, he's not silly when it comes to selling companies and, building them up to a point where people want to buy them. He's just not the easiest person to listen to, and he lost a lot of trust when he didn't report the data properly for the previous drug. But you can go and read about it. I mean, they're doing some good things. Their website's easy to navigate, and if you follow their ticker on StockTwits, there's some medical people that comment in there, and you get a feel for how they're viewing the drug, where they would use it, and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I'm bullish. And then last year when COVID, their last earnings report, they said their last one last year, they said that they were trimming all their sales staff, on the road sales staff, and they were kind of building a hybrid sales model where some of it would be face to face, but the majority of it would be online. And in their last earnings report, they did okay. They got where they needed to be. It just needs to be a little bit better. I think the investors and those farmers that are looking at them, they probably want them to see them generate a little bit more income before they make an offer. But I'm definitely bullish on them. But that's a story about how I got into them. And then from like Clovis, I've been in iBio. They're a little penny stock, which they were, that's 164 now. So I rode this up to I think this was up to $4 at one point. We'll have a look at the Yahoo for it. At one point they were up to $4 early last year. Year to date, no, it was last year there. Because they were on the $5.50. You see, they were on the COVID hype train. So there was rumours that the American DARPA, the body that's responsible for all this development of the treatments and everything in America, there was rumours that they were going to be funded by them. So they ran up to $5.50. So I was on the back of that for a little bit. So this is a way that I find a lot of stocks to get in and get out of, and things like this, like streaming now. People mentioning tickers that I've never seen before. It's certainly a good source. Just make sure you do the reading. The one bit of advice I've got, because I've done it, I've been guilty of it when I first started trading, was just like not knowing really what was going on and seeing people talking about a ticker and seeing the price go up, not understanding what a pump and dump is, not understanding what FOMO is, and just getting caught up in that FOMO, so just be careful. That's all I say. Read about the company, try and learn about the financials and how to read about assets and liabilities. My golden rule is if a company's got more assets and it's got liabilities, you're not far wrong. It's a good basis to start from, and then just take it from there. I do spend some time watching the stocks though as well. I don't just buy straight away. I'll sit and watch them for a while, for a week or so, and really watch the chart and see how it plays out, and scan the news, see if there's any news coming out about them. Try and find, you can go onto the website and find out who the board members are. Try and find them on LinkedIn and stuff like that. See if they're on LinkedIn, and you can see if they're posting. Are they active? What are they saying about the company? All those kind of little pointers that you can go and find. So anyway, 20 minutes to the close. David asked me, I'm on for HCMC as well, dropping a lot, hoping for a win in the court case. When is it? Can you give me some background on that, David? Because I've seen people talking about it. I've got a friend in the UK, he's invested in it. I just don't understand what's going on there. Is it a court case over a patent? I think it is. I think that's what I read. There's some copyright information or patent dispute or something. If you've got a bit of info, let me know. When did back on? Did I drop out for a moment? It said I was disconnected. The Wi-Fi is not great here, I'm afraid. I live in quite an old town, and the infrastructure is not great, and there's a lot of high buildings, so it's quite difficult to get a good signal. I should be back now, I think. Am I back? Thumbs up, wave, something. I don't know why I'm asking you to wave. I can't see anyone. Went dead for a minute, but back up. Okay, good. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not great. So apologies for that. But right, what else we got? If we finish above 11, mate, it'd be amazing. After yesterday, it'd be great to finish above 11. What's GME doing? There you go. Look, we're staying on that trend line there. It's tightening up a little bit now. But again, if we stay above there, if we stay above that 170, 177 line, we're just building that support. Oh, there we go. Shut up, Mark. Stop looking at it. Go away and leave it alone. There you go. There you go. Mark starts talking, price starts dropping. So I've got a bike. I've got my road bike behind me, which you've seen, and then I've got a touring bike. Actually, it was built in America. It's called the Long Haul Trucker, and it's built by Surly, and it's a steel frame. It's got mountain bike gears on it, but it's got road handles and stuff on it, and it's built for long distance cycle touring. So I get on there and I put all my bags on there and my tent and everything, and I just disappear for weeks at a time and go camping and cycling. I not do that anymore. I'm a bit too old and I've got a kid, but back in the day I used to do it. I cycled for 3 months across Asia. I went from Thailand all the way across Laos and all the way north to South Vietnam. It was about 12,000 kilometers I did on a bicycle. I lost about 4 stone in weight, which for you Americans, that's 28 kilos. There's 2.2 pounds in a kilo, so 28, 56, about 60 pounds, 65 pounds I lost in 3 months. And I've never put it back on, which is nice. Trading volume on AMC is beautiful. It has been a good day volume wise. I can't see the total on here. That's one bad thing about this chart. I did message the broker today, and I'm gonna register for their downloadable level 2 platform. So hopefully that will give us something more to look at as well, because we'll be able to see the depth of market, the bids and the asks and everything. So we'll be able to see them where the buys and sells are. after this week, today should remind everyone it's not dead. Yeah, brilliant. 118 million on AMC. Wow. Mega. That is good. But yeah, hold above $11. That'd be amazing, because even dropping back down, yeah, 11.04 is really a support area there. So anywhere above 11 is great. Oh, we've popped back up. Look, Mark, switch it off. Stop looking. We've jumped back up. You'd send level 2, but can't send pictures through YouTube. Yeah, they're quite restrictive, aren't they? Never mind. Ship's going up. There you go. Yeah, the last 2 days, AMC, yeah, it's really poor volume. You can tell that by the way it's dropped the 10-day average. Right then, Denton CCIV. Let's have a look. Let me close that. Let me open this. Let me go here. I've heard a lot of people talking about this. Churchill Capital. We've got two. We've got two, Denton. Which one are you looking at? $26 or $23? Bottom one, there we go. I was speaking then, I was on mute. I don't like slurping down the down the phone. Oh, why does it do that? That's not good. CCIV, Mark. Let's have a look. We'll add it to the old YouTube challenge watch list. And I can close that. And then it should be here. Should be at the bottom here. Here we go. Let's have a look, mate. Whoa. Okay, there's one. So this is the wide, we'll call it the wide angle. There's the wide angle. There's one. And then probably another one there. We'll put them on, then we'll zoom in and have a look. And is it a bottom? Let me have a look. So what we'll do, so there, we've mapped it out, look. And then what we'll do, we will put the fibs on from this little run up here, which began today. And we'll see where we're at. There's the top. So pullback wise, from today, you're still okay. It might drop. It wouldn't surprise me if it drops down here, and then you've got another level there. Actually, when you look at it, about there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's about there. So you've got another. So it might come back down, Denton. It might come and test this 23, 16, 18 area. But you've got a nice ascending level there as well. We'll put it there, it's a bit more clear. So if you come back below this, I would say if you drop down there, you want to watch it, there's your next level of support really, around that low $23 area. If you can get a bounce, you know, you're not looking too bad. But that's what I'd be watching to see if it breaks down through that now. But then you've got this. So it's not all doom and gloom. You might even have one there, but that's not too obvious for me. That's more obvious. You probably move it down a little bit. It's probably around $23 bang on. That one. That's probably more like it. Yeah, low $23, I'd say. 23, yep. Mic out. Is the mic out? No. I think it's back on, isn't it? Still there. Oh yeah, it's back on. There you go. Is it crackly again? It shouldn't be, because I've got this super duper new desktop computer. 2 big screens. It's like being in my own personal AMC. Right, where are we? Where are we? Mike sounds fantastic. Good. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get one of those boom arms, because I was listening to it the other day, and I think if you bring it a bit closer, it's because I'm in quite a big room and the ceilings are really high, so I think it's quite echoey. But I think if I hold it a bit closer, it sounds a bit better. I don't know. I can only hear myself speaking. I can't hear what you're hearing. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Right. Lucid air merger like Tesla cars. Your video, I am irrelevant. You're not here. You're not irrelevant here. Your video on the 3 traders the other day made me a subscriber. Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome. And join the club, because that has generated the majority of my subscribers actually, and it wasn't intentional. But yeah, it's generated a lot of subscribers for me. Before I put that video out, I was on 86 subscribers. So that's the difference that video's made. I'm just glad people enjoyed it, and it's good to read the comments, because everybody's got their own opinion. And I'm happy to read other people's opinions, even if they don't agree with mine. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to be agreed with. I'm here to just, do some streaming and make some videos, and share my observations. And that's what it should be about, really, isn't it? You can't take it too seriously. Do you know what I mean? You never know, though. You might see me in like that. Those 2 YouTubers that had 2 boxing matches. Imagine that. Because I used to do some amateur boxing. And imagine that a few years from now, my son will be like, "Dad, what are you doing?" "Oh, I've got to go boxing on YouTube, son." That's what happens when you're a super duper YouTuber. So, but no, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the comments that people have left there, and the amount of interest it's generated in the channel. And I hope that people enjoy the other parts of the channel when that gets going as well. On that, tomorrow, the first modification of the van is taking place. So I'll be doing a little video on that and uploading it tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for that. We start the conversion journey tomorrow. And what else? I can't live stream after today. This is going to be my last stream until next Wednesday power hour, because I've got my parental responsibilities to take care of. So I'm with my son until next Wednesday from tomorrow afternoon. So, but I will be doing a daily summary. So do look out for the videos. And if you do enjoy them, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, let me know why in the comments and I'll address it. But yeah, that's the schedule for the next few days. So GME 187, why are we not watching? Oh, because if I open it, it'll fall. Shall we have a little look? Let's have a little look. There we go. There we go. That 190 area is what that guy picked out on It's what that guy picked out. He said, get through 180 and we'll be propelled up to 190. This is fantastic, man. Isn't it? This makes yesterday all the more delectable. And to know that there's people, you know, sat on the other side of the table to us who are going, oh man, imagine all those shorts yesterday who were like, this is it, we're going to drag them down, and today they wake up 55% gain. Thank you very much. We'll take that all day long. Let's watch AMC and see if we can hold that 11:02. Oh, we're getting close. Come on, baby, don't let us down. We can do this. We can do it. 11:01, 11:02, 11:01. There's a real fight going on there, an absolute fight. But all in all, you know, 22% off, 22%. 22%. Yeah, tomorrow. You're right, I better play it. Tomorrow, options expiry. So we'll see. This for me, this gives me, it gives me the psychological motivation to just keep going with it. You know, yesterday was rough, really, really rough. But let's have a look at the YouTube challenge ticker chart. Look at that compared to yesterday. It's just, you know, it's different gravy, as some people in the UK say. It's different gravy. 53%, man. Unbelievable. Clovis, 660, 663. Even Clovis is up 2.3%. Microvision's up. I gave my mate this today. My mate messaged me and he said, give me a ticker to put $1,000 into. So I said Mvis or Sensonics. So he'll have done well on both of those. He will. That's good. Right, let's get back. Let's watch the bell. 184 GME. And what are we? 11 on the nose. 11 on the nose. Come on, troops. Wish it in. 11. Just for that psychological win. Huge sell wall at 11:01, 21k. That's why. So when I get access to the level 2, that's what we'll be able to see, and we'll be able to look at it on the stream. That'll be Mark's next added bonus. You can have it for free. You can have the level 2 for free. How's about that? I can't say fairer than that. Yeah, 11:02, 11:03. Come on, baby. Is it just me, or does anybody else now like get bored at the weekends? I spend more time thinking about Monday than I do thinking about what I can do on a Saturday and a Sunday. It's such a change in mentality for me. I'm just, you know, I used to be all about the weekend, but now I'm like, oh, is it Monday yet? And not only that, being in Europe, we have to do the whole day as well because the market doesn't open until. At the moment, it opens at 2:30 Central European time, but next week it opens at 3:30 because the clocks change. The clocks go forward an hour, so we've got to wait almost the whole day. So, you know, I sit looking at pre-market, and I try not to. I never really take much notice of pre-market. I mean, if you were watching pre-market today for AMC, it was down. It was down for most of pre-market. And GME wasn't that great. It was only there or thereabouts. So, oh, there you go. We finished at 10.92. So they sold it off a little bit at the end, but you know, it is what it is. 10.97. 10.97 is the closing price. Never mind. We were there or thereabouts, and again, 21%. Yes, please, all day long. 183 for GameStop. That's it, troops. What a good day. What a good day. Whoa, how's everybody feeling? Did anybody average down today? Did anybody add to their position and take advantage of that? Or I did. I mean, people who was watching this morning, you'd have seen me add. I added 12 shares to AMC, so we've got the average down now to 13.28. So we're chipping away at it. We're chipping away, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I run home and go to sleep so I can wake up at 6:30 for market open. Try and take a breather. Yeah, you've got to get away from the screen, really, because it can drive you absolutely mad, you know, especially on the so I like the 1 minute chart because I like to know minute by minute what's going on. I find watching anything longer, I find the candles, I'm like, come on, do something, move. So, you know, the other time frames, they're good for reference for me, but because I'm doing this on a daily basis, I like to watch the 1 minute chart. So yeah, there we go. All in all, a good day. Clovis, what are we on? What did we finish on? 663. Up, really. Up on the day. What are we down in the YouTube challenge with Clovis? There we're at $10. We're down a whole $10 on Clovis. So that's not too bad. I did add to my position in my other trading platform. I added another, I think it was 69 or 70, something like that, AMC. So maybe not that many, can't remember. Anyway, thanks for the live stream. I'll be back. Cheers from Oregon. No problem, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Great to have you here, and hope to see you again soon, really. Like I said, next Wednesday will be my next live stream, but do look out for the videos, because I will do a video every day just to summarise the day and, you know, a bit of analysis on the chart and see if we can find some good due diligence to share. But most of it's out there anyway. So yeah, I think that's it, troops. I'm going to go. I'm going to shoot off, and, you know, wish you all the best. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Do look out tomorrow. 2 videos. 1 for the first bit of work on the van, and 2, I'll do a daily wrap up for GME and AMC. If you do have any other tickers that you want me to have a look at, drop it in the comments, because I'll do it over the weekend when my son's asleep. I don't go to bed straight away, so I'll do it over the weekend and I'll have a look at the charts and we can talk about it next week. All right, but for now, troops from Central Europe, I wish you all the best. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you back here soon. Cheers, troops.